Good morning, everyone. This is Miss Nadine, and today we are going to start with Unit 8, Lesson 1, Natural Disasters. Our lesson objectives for today are fill in a graphic organizer, analyze charted information, and answer through reading questions. To begin with, let's answer the question, what are natural disasters? Natural disasters are dreadful occurrences, for they take lots of lives, make the lives of those who survive them difficult, and cause great devastation. We cannot stop natural disasters from happening, but we can make them less damaging if we understand better why they happen and what we can do to prevent or mitigate them. Following are precautionary measures for specific natural disasters. Go over them and figure out the corresponding natural disasters addressed to complete the table as indicated. Precautionary measures. Number 1. Planting trees in barren areas, on roadsides and on riverbanks. 2. Designing and constructing houses and apartment buildings with high safety standards. 3. Launching forestation programs meant to turn barren areas into forests. And 4. Cutting back greenhouse gas emissions. Clearly, Number 1. Planting trees in barren areas on roadsides and or riverbanks can mitigate the effects of floods, landslides, or soil erosion. Number 2. Designing and constructing houses and apartment buildings with high safety standards can mitigate the effects of earthquakes and tornadoes. Whereas number 3, launching forestation programs meant to turn barren areas into forests can decrease the effects of droughts. And number 4, cutting back greenhouse gas emissions can mitigate the effects of forest fires, droughts, floods, and hurricanes. Study the chart below and share what you infer. First, natural disasters have become very common worldwide. For instance, 2005 alone witnessed 3 massive natural disasters. In the wake of each, the death toll was tragic and the property damage was jaw-dropping. Second, the fact that natural disasters have become recurrent poses a critical question. Are natural disasters still natural or man-made? No doubt, our abuse of nature is playing a key role in triggering such disasters. What is the difference between an earthquake and a tsunami? An earthquake occurs when the pressure built up along a fault becomes stronger than the pressure holding the rocks together. Then, the rocks on either side of the fault suddenly rip apart, sometimes at supersonic speeds. The 2 sides of the fault slide past one another, releasing the pent-up pressure. Energy from this separation radiates outward in all directions, including toward the surface, where it is felt as an earthquake. If an earthquake occurs in an ocean, it can push up powerful waves known as tsunamis. The sudden upward or downward movement of the seafloor during an earthquake generates large tsunami waves similar to a child splashing in a bathtub. Earthquakes can also trigger tsunamis by unleashing underwater landslides, which also displace huge amounts of seawater. The deadliest tsunami in history. Read pages 187, 188, 189, and 190, then answer the following questions. Number 1. What caused the Indian Ocean tsunami of 2004? Number 2. Why did the earthquake under the Indian Ocean occur in the first place? Number 3. What made that tsunami devastating and tragic? And number 4. What threat did that tsunami pose after the horrifying waves had settled? Now fill in the graphic organizer with facts about the tsunami killer waves using phrases only. Number 1, date. Number 2, cause. Number 3, height. Number 4, speed. Number 5, extent. And number 6, effect. Homework: do exercise A on page 190 and exercises C and D on pages 191 and 192.